Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank! What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hi.
Hi.
I'd be lying if I didn't say Kim literally woke me from a nap to do this episode.
I did. It is. We have to do a certain amount of pods. We're professionals. We do anything for our fans.
Hey, I came out here not just to party, but to pod.
Yeah, we live in different states, but you'd never know it because we fly to each other just so we could do live podcasts for you guys. So I had to wake up my sweet sleeping angel out of a nap.
Sleeping
She was
like a little baby.
sleeping so hard. It was so mean almost to do to her. It didn't feel right.
Well, here we are. I feel a little rejuvenated.
What were you dreaming about?
Nothing. Just didn't even realize I had passed
That's
the
how
heck
good
out.
it was.
And the way that, like, I believe that you got in the shower and I fell asleep like no more than 45 minutes before you woke me up.
Right.
The way that felt like hours, like it felt like a full.
You slept a full night in just
I hit
20
REM,
minutes.
baby.
Oh, I love that. But then that's some of the worst waking up when you're like, already?
No, it wasn't that bad though because we don't hang out a lot. So when I wake up from a nap and my Kimmy's there, I'm like, let's party.
I do love that energy from you.
Yeah.
We both have been waking up so early.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, it feels good to wake up early.
I'm on well, we've been talking about how all the different ways that we've been maturing lately.
We're growing up.
I've been going to bed early and waking up early. I've been eating healthier.
What did you say I grew up about?
I don't like Drake anymore.
Drake.
I don't mean to drop this on our fans all at once.
Oh, God. You should have given it to them slowly. We can't upset them like this.
I am over it. Like,
We grew up out of Drake, yeah. I'll admit I don't like Drake as much either anymore. And that changed. We were both obsessed with Drake. How long ago?
I mean, if you go back to earlier episodes of the show, the way that we wanted
to fucking suck him.
we wanted to tear him apart like hyenas.
With our bare hands, truly.
Yeah.
Truly, with our bare hands. We wanted to...
I was ready to ravage Drake. Is that a
too.
word?
Me too. I would have had hot sauce in my cooter if I was ever at his mansion. Because I would have been draining his condoms in me.
Dude, with dinner tonight, we had tacos and I put the salsa rojo on. And I didn't realize how spicy it was going to be. And the idea of that sauce in a pussy is like, makes me wonder how strong
Have you
the
ever
sauce
gotten
he
something
used
too
was.
spicy in your pussy?
No. I have definitely sucked a dick after eating something too spicy, though.
Oh, you've spiced up a dick.
Yeah.
You've
but
been someone's little jalapeno popper.
He probably deserved it, honestly.
Nice.
It was an ex-boyfriend who I accidentally spiced on.
You spiced on him?
Yeah, I've spiced on a guy. You ever spiced on a guy?
No, I've never spiced.
You never eat like a chili pepper and forget about it and then go suck somebody's dick?
No, sometimes I'll give him a little like I'll be chewing gum, so I'll give him a little icy hot mouth.
Oh yeah, no, that's just cooling, if anything.
Yeah, honey, let me cool down your dick.
That's cooling them down, not heating them up.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ice a dick.
Yeah. No, I get that. I've iced a dick before too.
I don't know what to say.
Men love anything.
Yeah, they don't care if you spice it or cool it
I
down.
don't care if you slice it or dice it, spice it, baby.
Bop it, whip it, pull it.
Tug it.
That's exactly how you could treat a man's dick exactly how you would
Tug
treat a
it.
bop it in the
Bing.
90s.
Suck it. You know
Whoa.
the noises that the bop it made when you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that suck it gag noise.
Yeah.
Classic bop it, suck it, sag.
Choke a little.
Did you have a fucking skip it? Skip it.
Yeah, skip it was dangerous, dude.
Skip it hurt my ankles so bad.
I think I have permanent scars on my
Me
ankles
too.
from
I
Skip
think I
It.
have scarring from skip it too. We should start a lawsuit against skip it.
Also, the same exact spot that Skip It fucks you is where your bike could really fuck you up. You
Oh,
ever
yeah.
go bike riding without
Or your
a fucking
scooter?
Yeah,
You're bike riding without what?
without sneakers on.
Oh.
Like with like flip flops on, it'll fuck you up.
Yeah. Barefoot
actually, I
with
just
the
kind of
pedals?
remember having constant ankle pain as a child. It's just my ankles were constantly being cut up by whatever I was doing.
I had knees scrapes a lot.
Like falling.
Yeah, I was a scraped up like knee child.
I hated getting a scraped knee, but I loved the attention.
If my nipple comes out, can you guys edit it out? I think my nipple came out.
I don't think it did.
Okay, I wasn't looking.
Your nipples are kind of far away from where the top of your shirt is right
It
now.
doesn't feel like it because the shirt's also wet.
They would have had to go for a
from my
little
hair.
run. They would have had to migrate.
But sometimes my nipples feel out. Like sometimes I swear I feel like this phantom breeze. Like I
the
feel
breeze
like,
on them?
Yeah, but it's like a phantom breeze. Like I feel it and I go, oh, and they're not out. And I'm like, they just felt so out. I want to know, do other people feel that? Is that a trauma that is common in the outside world, or is this something that just relates to myself? And what other
I've
things?
never felt my nipples out in the open when they're not.
Which is crazy because your nipples are always out in the open.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you never feel them.
My nipples always feel covered. Constantly.
Even when they're out, she thinks they're covered. It's crazy.
The way that if Drake was here right now, I wouldn't even be that impressed is crazy.
You know what's funny? You sound like a guy that's obsessed with a girl and he keeps trying to forget about her.
I wouldn't even be that impressed.
Not us
dude.
moving on from Drake 30 minutes ago, and you're like, the way I would literally ignore him if we
because the
walked
way
in.
I just want to describe it to our audience, like I don't know, we had such a thing for him, and then we sat down. What happened was we sat down, we watched the Kanye West documentary on Netflix, and
we were like, Drake ain't shit.
we found a new daddy.
Sorry.
Sorry, Drake.
Should have been a better father.
And you know what? You should have fucking hit us up when you had the chance.
You literally had a chance with us.
We kept
You
talking
idiot.
about you. We were talking about how you were the only dude who the two of us would have a threesome with.
The only one. You had a chance to have a threesome with us.
And you fucked that shit up. It's
And you
honestly
literally fucked up.
laughable, dude.
We'll laugh in your face while we ride Kanye's mouth.
Yeah. No,
You're
it's riding his mouth.
What else? Together.
I was really going to pound town on his mouth.
We're both riding his mouth. It's just us really close together on Kanye's face.
We're just rubbing clits on his mouth.
It's the gayest visual, not us Eiffel Tower in Kanye's mouth.
Yeah.
I hope none of my family listens to this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we did today. What?
Nothing. I'm ashamed of us.
I'm ashamed of us too.
I don't even like
Oh, it
us.
was my nip. Oh, I thought
That's not nipple. What, are you feeling it again? There's no,
No,
breeze
look,
in here
you
at
see
all.
this on the phone?
Yeah, it's a crack on my phone.
It looks like it could be a
you
nipple.
thought it was a little.
It's the same color as my nipple.
Pokey brown nippy.
Yeah, I keep phantom seeing my nipple, not the phantom of the nipple.
You know what I've been wondering? If I went to like a nude beach, if I went to nude beaches all summer, right, and tanned my titties, would my nipples turn brown too, or would they
No.
always be pink?
I think they'll always be pink.
You don't think a nippy could tan?
No.
Nice. I like that. It's like calming.
You want another calm breath?
Yeah. Thank you.
One more?
I'm good, actually.
Take one more.
Yeah? Okay.
Snort it.
If you insist. Dude.
We
So,
listen to ourselves.
We listened to
We don't usually.
we're trying to be more involved in the show. We're picking our own clips now. We're doing
We're
our
picking
thing.
our own clips. Listen, honeys, the clips that are coming out, they're gonna be
Fire, fucking smoking
flame.
hot.
Hot fire.
One of those where you let
So we had to listen to the podcast, which is the reason that I haven't been picking the clips is because
it's hard to listen to yourself.
it's hard to listen
Or,
to yourself.
like there's nobody on earth who you judge like you could judge yourself. First of all,
I know there are a lot of you out there that think I'm a narcissistic, egomaniac asshole. I don't like watching myself. I just do know people who watch themselves all day. They enjoy it. They watch all their clips. They listen to all the things. They go back. I hate it.
it's a lot.
I don't like taking pictures. I don't like doing. Well, I do like doing. Well, no, I used to like doing interviews. I don't like doing interviews. I don't like taking pictures. I don't like answering questions. I like stand up. I like walking on stage, telling my jokes, and going off stage. That is my passion. And like I like to write and act and stuff like that. But I like to do the thing. I don't know where I was going with this because I'm so stoned.
You're saying that you don't like reviewing yourself.
And we had to watch it.
Okay, we watched it. We first of all, we're hilarious. We loved the episode.
Dude, we
couldn't stop laughing.
I said, we are the funniest women in the world.
We're truly so funny. We enjoyed the episode from beginning to end, but we also were ashamed. Well, like as from an outsider's perspective, we were completely ashamed of ourselves. We're disgusting. We talk like.
But before we even get into that, I will say, you guys are so lucky. We're so funny, dude. Not to toot our own horn, but
we're like all right though.
We were listening to ourselves in 2 times speed. I don't know if you guys do that, but that shit was so funny.
Listen to us in 2 times speed, please.
I think that's our speed, not us finding our speed, and it's double time.
It's double time.
Dude, I was laughing. We were crying. We were slapping each other.
Couldn't even like catch our breaths in the car.
It was
that
sick.
episode was so good.
It was sick.
But also, I was truly ashamed of who I am as a person and the things that come out of my mouth.
We had to pause it a few times because I was shocked at the things I say. I've been doing podcasting for 10 years now. And you do forget. You kind of feel, Alex said it. It feels like I'm just
so comfortable with Kim. Like we would just be talking. We would be sharing all this stuff if it weren't on camera, if we were just chilling. I think I share things on camera the same way that I would if we're just having a sleepover and I'm telling you some of my fucking deepest, darkest secrets, I guess.
The things that we say on these podcasts, they are the exact way that when we're hanging out, we talk to each other. The only thing you're missing is like us talking shit about people we can't say on the podcast, and that's like not even that much. We don't talk a lot of shit.
We don't talk a lot of horrible shit, but like that's the only part that you're missing is the talking about other people that we wouldn't do on the show.
Yeah, but I'm also saying it's also not a big part of our conversation. No. I think we do other things more than we talk shit.
No, we talk like idiots, but still the point is not every conversation is meant to be put in front of the public, I guess. And it's like,
and we've just been doing it.
And it's like, I think that we're actually almost purposefully going for like, but I don't even know for saying
that was crazy.
I said some stuff that like if my daughter said that,
I know,
I'd be like, oh my God, have I failed as a parent?
We're sorry, you guys. We
sorry,
can't,
Mom.
Sorry, we were so fucking fun. Sorry, we're so cool, horny, hot, wet bitches.
Sorry, we're 2 little good time gals.
Didn't mean to be milky mommy, horny bitches.
Oopies. Whoopsie, somebody has stories to tell from college.
Do we regret it?
Yes.
Only a little. Will we make money from it? Only a little. Like the things I've said we're not making enough money for.
No.
Right?
No, we're like vocal OnlyFans.
We're OnlyFans.
You can't tell me that there's not at least one dude out there who's jerked off just to the fucking audio of this podcast because we started talking about something so sexual that he couldn't help himself.
If you jerked off only to the audio of this podcast, let us know in the comments.
Do it again.
Just keep hitting the refresh rate as long as we get more views, dude.
Keep listening.
We don't care. We're naughty already.
No,
it's already too late. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
What do you mean?
It's too late. We've already said too much. It's our info. Like, our things are out there. Our stories are out there.
Yeah, and it's like, what are
we going to take back the funny things we said?
What am I supposed to be? Just a fucking prude, closeted person of like sexuality entirely? Like what? Nobody's supposed to know that my dad walked in on me fucking my boyfriend when I was in high school.
But nobody's not supposed to know that her dad walked in on her sideways doggy style with her boyfriend.
What? Nobody's supposed to know that?
Come on.
I don't know. Like I also just feel like my life's embarrassing, but sharing it makes me feel like a little less embarrassed somehow. Like now, like it's like, well, all these embarrassing things don't feel like anything to hide.
That's true.
It's kind of fun. It's actually kind of freeing in a way.
That's true. It is freeing.
Like things that I would have never told anybody. I'm now just telling to the fucking public. It feels great.
I'll tell you what. when we were doing pay pigs and I was accepting pay pigs and getting money from them, it felt so good to talk about it on the podcast. I said, if I was doing this,
you've been doing it for a while.
if I was doing it on my own, like I would start feeling like fucking like
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If I didn't mention it on the pod, I'd start feeling like, I don't know, guilty. But because I was like, I'm doing this on the pod and these guys are fucking pigs, I was like, I'm a genius queen making money.
I do feel like every time I make fun of myself on this podcast, I'm like confronting something that I actually low-key don't like about myself and putting it out in front of the whole entire world and being like, well, nothing more I could do about it now.
Do you guys think we're pigs?
Am I a piggy?
I want to know what they think of us. Let us know in the comments.
I think the
not
fans
you,
think,
Smoovin.
I think the fans
loves
think
us.
We're nice girls. I really do.
Smoovin loves us unconditionally. I think the rest of them think we might be nasty.
I think that every girl is, first of all, a little bit of a slut. Sorry.
Inside.
The girls who you think are not fucking sluts,
Biggest sluts.
They're big sluts. Even
We're all
at least on the
sluts.
inside, we're all a little slutty.
I told a dude I wanted to slut him out.
I know.
What'd you think about that?
I think that you should stop fucking around with that.
Why?
Because
why?
Because danger. Danger.
He's not that bad.
No. All right, you guys, let's take a second and talk about one of our sponsors. Right now, I'm talking to auto mechanics as well as super cool do-it-yourself guys who work on their own cars, and I'm here to talk to you about rockauto.com, the online store with every auto part at the best possible price. This is your one-stop shop for everything auto parts. rockauto.com has been in business for 20 years, and they make it easy to find the parts you need at the best possible prices. So no more talking to counter guys who need to order your parts, aren't really sure what you're looking for, never have quite what you need, and then after all the hassle will still charge you storefront markups. At rockauto.com, you could easily find everything you need, and whether you're a mechanic, an auto shop, or just somebody working on their own car, everyone has access to the same incredible pricing at rockauto.com. So if you're a car guy right now, go to rockauto.com and check out all the parts available for your car. They have this next line actually literally written in the copy, and I always love saying it. It says, you're going to have so much fun looking at car parts. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's true. I think it greatly depends on your personality. Some of you might have a blast looking at car parts, and some of you might just be going there for the thing that you need and kind of checking out and blazing through the process. But you know what? It's going to be really convenient and easy. So if you do need a car part, regardless of whether you're going to have a fucking blast and the best time of your life there, head to rockauto.com. It might be totally worth your while. One more time, that's rockauto.com. There's no promo code needed because their pricing is already that good. But when you order, make sure you let them know over at rockauto.com that you heard about them on Broad Topix podcast. rockauto.com. Let's get back into the show. Okay.
It's not like he's like...
Let's not say something that then the editor is going to have to cut out later. Fucking drop it. Have fun. I'm sure he's a great time.
Oh, so I can't tell him I want to slut him out.
No, you should tell him that. If you're going to talk to him like that. That's great.
Do you think guys like hearing that?
I think it depends on the guy.
I think no guys care. If you told a guy you're going to treat him like a slut.
You had to tell me what that meant.
Do you think you could tell any guy you're going to treat him like a slut and he'll be like, no, treat me with respect?
Any guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably tell any guy.
You could tell any guy you're going to treat him like a slut and he'll go with it.
Yeah.
He just hears that he's going to get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care how it's said.
Yeah, he doesn't. They don't think ahead of anything.
No, he already came. As soon as I said slut, he's like, a slut? Where?
If you tell a guy you're going to violently rape him, he's going to be like down for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you could mean violent and he wouldn't understand until he got there and it started happening.
I've told men that I was going to hurt them and watch them smile ear to ear. They're sick.
That's kind of your thing.
They're sick. I'm a nice girl.
I think that we're both nice girls. I think that you could be a little slightly slutty and a nice girl too. And we're not even that slutty. We talk about being horny, which I feel like not, is like a relatively new thing for chicks. Like it's like 100 years ago, dudes were allowed to be horny, but chicks weren't.
Yeah, we'd be burned at the stake at the first sign of a wet.
Witches.
Wet witches. Burn those.
I could see the wetness in her panty line. She's a witch.
Burn that soaking whore. Not being burned at the stake because you're wet.
Not these poor witches having to drown. Oh no.
Not them being turned on by their man.
If she wants to be wet, we'll show her wet.
This is real wet, you witch.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I don't know. I think we're nice girls.
I can't believe you said we'd be burned at the stake.
Oopies.
Oopies.
I think we would be.
That's crazy.
For talking about being horny.
But we also
about how we were gonna slut a guy up.
I talk a big game because I'll text a guy something like that, right? Like I'll text that guy that, and then when he comes over to fuck me, I'm like, look me in my eyes. I'm like, look at me.
That's true. I've seen you do like a whole like that guy's so hot. Whatever, and then
suck the skin off his cock hole,
and then the guy starts talking to you, and you're like shy. You're like, oh, who, me? Hi.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
you get nervous.
Yeah, I don't like talking to guys at all. I talk a big game in front of a mic. Honestly, if you've ever even met me in person after a show, I don't talk. I don't really talk to strangers. Do you notice that?
Yeah,
only at the beach.
I mean, I don't like. It's a lot talking to strangers.
I'm not making small talk. I don't. If you say hi to me, I like people saying hi and coming up to me. It's not that I don't like it, but I can't do much past that. Like I start getting. If I have a mic in front of me and I see that red button going, I'll go, sweetie, and I'll go till the wolves claw home. What's this?
Because they've been doing that a lot lately.
What's the saying?
It's the full moon tonight and everything.
We got to do
we have to manifest.
Can we do
things.
a pot, please?
Yeah,
we have to burn it.
Where?
We have to light it on fire outside.
Yeah, we go on the balcony.
It's the whole thing. The second fire of the day.
Not just keep setting things on fire.
We already talked. I don't know if this episode comes out before or after the fire story we already told, but it was one of the funniest things.
It's a great fire story.
That
was the closest I've ever come to a place setting on fire. Yeah, in my presence.
One time when I was little, I just took a napkin to a candle.
That sounds fun.
I just grabbed a paper towel, and my dad had a candle burning, and when he went to go get a second helping of food,
Kids are such trouble.
And then
it's
I was
like the one thing you shouldn't have done.
And I put it down, and I remember my dad being like, and then he couldn't get out. And the third blow, he used like all of his lungs, and he blew it out.
Huffed and he puffed.
Yeah, he huffed and he puffed, and he blew the napkin out.
Wow.
And then he looked at me, and he was like,
why the fuck would you ever do that, you fucking stupid little thing?
No, he was much nicer. He was like, I know that looks really cool at first. Don't ever do that again. And I was like,
you're like, yeah, I get it.
I was terrified, dude. I was terrified.
Yeah, I
thought our house was gone.
I thought Sarah's little cottage was out today. I'm sorry.
Bye-bye to Sarah's cottage.
I thought the whole, you know how like, that's always like news when a wildfire starts and like they trace it back to its original spot. I was just picturing news, candle, Topanga.
It's crazy.
Oof.
It's crazy. One time when I was little, I have this really weird memory. This is weird. Tell me if my dad was trying to murder me. Okay, so I have this memory of being in the bath. He's probably listening to this like, no, you bitch. I was in the bath, taking a bath, enjoying my bath. All of a sudden, I hear my dad.
It was very bath time.
It was very. One more time, I'll say it. I was in the bath.
She was bathing, everyone.
Like I'm trying to fill up. You know when a teacher says a word count for the essay? I'm trying to do that.
Every other word in this fucking podcast is bath, dude.
I'm trying to fill the podcast word count. So I'm in the tub.
She's tubbing, folks.
So I'm tubbing. I'm probably
She's scrub-a-dub-dubbing, if I had to guess.
I'm a scrub-a-dub-dubbing. I'm probably 6 or 7. And
She's a little past rubber ducky age, but ain't no problem about it. I'm really trying to paint a picture without making you think of Kim's naked childhood body.
So now I'm really washing the wet whistle.
She's whipping it, washing it, whistling all over.
I'm scrubbing and I'm soapy my little self. Now you perverts, stop it. Okay, so I'm in the
sudsy soapy girl, little tiny soapers is what I called her.
They called me Little Soapy back in the day. So Little Soapy's in the tub, and she hears this.
Just that? Kim.
And you know when you're a kid and you hear things, but okay, well, one thing about me, I'm on a delayed reaction. That's who I am. My reactions are slow to things. If you say something to me, I'll hear it 10 seconds later. I'm like, you know, when people in the news are like, all right, Alex, over there to you. And then she's like, all right, thank you, Kim, so much. I'm like that. That's when I hear it's like, that's my reaction. So I'm playing Sudson.
She's a little sudsers.
And I said, is that my father calling me?
You thought that... Kim.
It was more manly.
You thought that was daddy?
Yes, it was. He sounded so far, it made him feminine for the sake of this impression. So I open the bathroom door, smoke bellows in.
Bellows into the bathroom. Not
thick,
steam bellowing out.
Thick gray
smoke coming in.
I say, what? And my dad says, over here. And do you hear him calling me now?
I do. I hear
it's the
something.
Ghost of my father.
Wait, okay.
And I crawl out.
Was this a dream? What's the story? Where's this going?
I crawl out of the house. This is just how fucked up my childhood is. I crawl out of the house, and my dad's standing there with my sister in his arms, and the house is filled with smoke. Like, I think it almost caught on fire, or a part of it did catch on fire, but he didn't want to leave my sister because we lived on a main road. She was 2 outside.
So he just called you faintly from outside, hoping that you would hear and make it out of the fire?
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
That's so... I'm glad you're okay, dude.
I was in the tub rub-a-dubbing.
She was just rub-a-dub scrubbing.
You know me, I love
in
water.
In the one place safe for fire.
Hey, you know what? The universe always watches my back. If there's going to be a fire, we'll put Kim in the tub.
We'll put Kim in Scrubber Town.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? He was just standing out there.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my dad was always super paranoid about fires. Like, no candles. I wasn't allowed to have candles in my room.
I get that.
No incense. No nothing like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't think that we should just have things burning for fun in our homes.
Yeah, I guess it made sense, like, you know, back in like Jesus's time when there was no electricity and like everything was done by candlelight. Then I think it made perfect fucking sense to use fire for everything.
I will tell you, I'm super impressed by how bright candlelight is. Like, you ever have a pitch dark room and you light a candle, you flick a lighter, you go, wow, light really lights things up.
Yeah, wait. Oh, man.
What?
Part of me used to know like the scientific word. There's a scientific word for like the light that one candle illuminates, and it goes for a certain distance, and it's like a unit of light is like one candle light measurement. Fuck.
It went 3 candle lights to that way.
Oh, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. It's so annoying.
Ignit.
But you could like...
I'll guess it.
I don't think you will.
It went zing. Wow, that light's about 30 lightnometers.
Like that sounds like you're going for a distance of light.
What are we looking for how bright it is?
Yeah, it's
that's
like a unit of light.
Sheen.
It's one. No, I like that though. I like that one. I think it's named after
that's
a
3
guy.
Sheens.
It's named after a dude. Like
that light is at least 40 Weinsteins.
Do you want to have a scientific discovery, me and you, so that a thing could be named after us forever?
Yeah. What do we discover?
I don't know.
Wait.
Like
We have to discover something that's never been discovered.
Yeah, maybe we could like make glasses that make people be able to see your aura, right? And then instead of calling it an aura, they start officially calling it a calyx.
A calyx. Like Calico Cat.
Like Kim and Alex.
Kim and Alex. That's just like us. I knew it.
That's just our name.
Wow. We are talent. We are grace. We are soul, and we are face.
We are beauty. We are joy.
Kind.
Joy. We are kindness.
We are
not boys.
We are bad poets. That's what we are. Oh, man. I had so much fun today.
I could write a decent poem.
Go ahead.
But it has to be for somebody's like birthday or something.
Well, it just so happens to be my birthday. My name is Lou Tattoo, and it is my birthday. I'm so bad at improv. Anyways, can you give Lou Tattoo?
I feel like writing a poem. No, I could actually. I feel like I could write a decent poem. I can't improv a decent poem.
Come on. You only got one shot. Do not just get your chance to drop. Please. No,
because now it's not a poem anymore. Now I feel like I gotta rap.
You didn't like that?
I didn't, because I felt like, I felt like I was gonna go from a place of emotion, and then the music started, and I choked.
Look at her Uncle Spaghetti.
I was my arm's spaghetti. She's all spaghetti.
This is bad. This is really bad. Did you have fun today?
I had the best time today. I can't believe every time I come see you, I get a worse sunburn than the time before, dude.
We got pretty bad sunburns. We went to the beach. We had so much fun. We went to the canyon and met up with Sarah. And the canyon's always so fun.
It's so nice. It's truly like the best place to live. Mm-hmm. I like the people there. I like the way all the kids there are wearing tie-dye.
Yeah.
They're
feral.
All the kids are dressed like me in Topanga.
Yeah, they are.
It's the best.
Yeah, they are. And it's so cute. Like, that little store we went to and we got that cone?
Yeah.
We got they have the best ice cream there.
Ice cream. We got soft served. It was delicious.
And it's really good. And that place...
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
All the kids look feral. Something about that place. I can't remember.
There was that little girl came. She almost crawled up on, literally in the most feral way.
Who?
She was...
that little girl.
Little blondie?
Yeah, I was on an inappropriate FaceTime at the moment.
Right. Truth.
I was getting questioned about who eats the best pussy.
Truth.
Not everybody hitting me up wanting to know.
Sorry, boys. That's for the girls to know.
Who the best pussy eater in comedy is. It's enough.
Ain't nobody gonna get it out of us.
Nobody's going to get it out of us.
Yeah.
But that guy could get it in us. Oh, man. Life is crazy.
Best pussy eater in comedy award goes to
blank and blank.
That's such a great title. No wonder they all want that title.
They all want that. It's the title they all want.
And men sure love to want to eat pussy great for people who don't practice at it so much.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's wild.
It's wild. They want to be the best at the thing that they try at the least.
That they could just kind of breeze past because they're thinking about their own shit.
It's nuts.
It's truly crazy. Practice does, in fact, make perfect.
Can you imagine a hairstylist that's never cut hair going, I'm actually the best.
I'm actually the best in town.
You want bangs? Hold on. That was every guy that's listening was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It means it wouldn't work.
Dude, I'll never forget as a child having my bangs cut too short once and going home and specifically telling my mom that I felt like I looked like a little Dutch boy.
That's really funny.
Because that's what happens when your bangs are too short, you know?
Yes.
I was hurt, dude. I was like, I don't want to go to school. I look like a little Dutch boy. I can't.
I had Dutch boy day.
You had a Dutch boy day?
You think I wasn't a
Does
Dutch boy with
every
you?
little girl have a Dutch boy day?
I think so. I think that's like a right as being a little girl.
Comment below
if you were a
you're
Dutch
chick
boy
and you had a Dutch boy haircut.
Team Dutch boy. Yeah, no, I really wanted. Okay, so let me tell you, not to toot my own horn twice on one pod.
She's tooting, and she's a root tooting lady.
Hey, I ate beans because I'm tooting myself today. Listen, I what were we talking about? I'm so high. I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
I can't. Hold on. We have to.
Not you. Not remembering either.
We both have to.
Dutch boy. So
Dutch
shout.
boy.
Oh yeah.
Dutch boy haircut.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I was little, what I was tooting my own horn about is that before anybody was into this, I wanted side bangs.
You wanted a
when
little
I was
sweep.
like, I wanted them to go like this, and I wanted to fall the side, and nobody had this look yet. This is before, like, right before it got like, I mean, I was like 7 or 8.
You saw it on Friends. You saw Rachel have it on
I
Friends.
didn't even watch
maybe.
Friends. But maybe I had seen it somewhere and I wanted it, but not a lot of people had it yet, and I didn't really know how to describe
You know who
it.
had it like real early? I feel Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was probably where a big influence of that was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I loved them too.
They're the best.
So I
They were the
really
best.
wanted their swoop bangs, and they would go to the side like this, and they were so cute. And then my mom was taking. Was that my nipple?
I don't think so, Kim. Your nipples got to be a full inch away from the top of your shirt right now. Like, you got space. Why do I know your boobies better than you do?
Okay, so I asked my mom. My mom was taking me to her friend's house. She said, "My friend will cut your hair and do what you want to it."
That's never something you want to hear, by the way.
No, and I went, and this woman cut my hair, and I wasn't looking the whole time. So she did one turnaround.
It was a full-on surprise.
Full-on surprise, and when she turned, my hair was probably this long. Mm-hmm. And when she turned me in that chair, half of it was here. And then when you went around, it would go lower. Like, she side banged my whole head. like she
Your
cut it
entire
here,
hair was
and
a
then
side
she
bang?
went all the way around. So this side was long and this side was short.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressively bad. Like, you couldn't fuck it up worse than that.
Dude, it was so bad. And then my cousin kept calling me Two-Face. It was really pissing me
really
off.
harsh, dude.
Because I
Your
was two
boy
different
cousin?
people. Yeah, he said I was a girl on one side and a boy on the other.
That's so mean.
And it was so mean. And then the classic elementary school thing happened to me where, like, I did not want to go to class. My crush was in class. I thought he was going to think my hair was so stupid. So I wore a hat, and I remember the exact hat because Wineshank has a hat just like it. I think it might be the same hat I had in the 90s. It's like I think it's Jenko.
Okay.
It's a Jenko jeans hat, and it's like patchy denim. And I was wearing that hat in my class, and we were walking to the classroom, and the girl in front of me was like, "We're not allowed to wear hats."
No.
And I was like, "Well, I'm wearing."
No, what a cunt.
Yeah, and I remember going, "I'm wearing a hat because I just got a haircut and I don't like it." And she was like,
you were just sweet and honest about it.
and then she was like, "Mrs. La is yeah." She was like, "Kim's wearing a hat into the classroom. We're not allowed to wear a hat." And the teacher's like, "You're not allowed to wear a hat." And it was like one of those where I had to pull it off, and everybody was like, "What happened to your hair?"
No, the move is to pull the teacher aside and be like, "Miss So and So,
I didn't. I gave in.
I need
gave
this
in
today." It's so funny.
That
as,
little cunt.
As like a kid and teenager, like, now I'll wear a hat, I'll wear a silly hat, I'll wear any kind of hat. It don't matter.
I'll wear one of those hats with the little spinny thing on the
I'll
top.
fucking wear.
I don't give a shit.
You fucking hand me a hat, I'll put it on my fucking head.
I'll put it on my head.
As a child and teenager, I felt like there was something that I had to do to break through to wearing hats. Like either you were known for wearing hats or you weren't. And if you were going to give this new thing a try to wear a hat, you better be fucking sure of yourself.
You better be confident.
They're like, truly, the idea now that there was ever a point in my life where I didn't have the confidence to wear a hat is the fucking saddest thing I've ever heard of my life.
That's
dude.
crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Just wear a hat if you want.
But
a
it was
hat.
like deep. But it was deep, dude. I remember being like 14 and having this beanie and wanting to be a beanie girl so badly, and just putting it on and being like, "Who do you think you are.
You dumb bitch. You thought you were a beanie
You thought
girl.
you could be a beanie girl.
You thought you earned title of beanie girl.
I fucking took it off, threw it on the ground, and went to school with my stupid bare head.
No. I mean, I had a beanie girl audition I had to do in front of you. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course. Didn't you get that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember all your auditions. I'm your stage mom.
You are my stage mom. It was on Alex's birthday night.
Yeah.
When I had this audition and it was so embarrassing. Nothing's more embarrassing than having to audition in front of your friends.
I mean, you've done it in front of me a lot.
I know, but that one was bad.
I liked it.
That one I had to do drama.
I laugh at her during the auditions.
She likes saying
it's part of the process, dude.
It's sometimes it's rough. I have to look at Alex and she's behind the camera going like this, and I'm going, you said you'd never leave me.
I'm also trying to read the other side of the lines as dry as possible because I feel like for an audition, I just want her to stand out. I don't want my voice to be doing anything.
Not them hiring
whatsoever.
Alex.
not me actively trying not to outshine her.
Oh.
So I'm like dead faced and trying to take in this acting without. If I crack a smile, she's got to start over again. It's too much.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
It's truly like dealing with a child.
I appreciate your help. I know.
Yeah, auditions are crazy.
Mm-hmm. They're a lot. Everything I've ever. Aren't things heavy?
What do you mean?
Notice how heavy life is.
Yeah.
I'm going to say right now, my life's pretty good. I'm single. My career's doing fine. I'm happy. I can get up. I have no kids. I get up. I just, if I go, I want to go to the beach, I get up and go to the beach. And even for me, it's just things to carry and things, and then the door. And then if you're ever opening the map, I don't understand. If you're ever opening the map, you know how you ever need to put something in your maps and you're right at the intersection where you need to decide? It's never the one you choose because the map wasn't ready. You go, I'll just go left. It was a 50-50. It's never the left.
It's never the left.
Why?
You're right.
Why is it never the left?
I don't know. It's like, it's truly seems like even in the easiest lives, everything is a test. Everything's annoying.
We ask this a lot.
Yeah.
But I want to know.
We're frustrated.
We're frustrated and we want answers.
We're just two positive little girls living in a world of negativity that's constantly being thrown at us.
Why?
Left, right, up, down.
Why?
It's crazy.
I don't understand.
Dude, everything.
Were you impressed by my surfing today?
Your surfing was fantastic.
I got a new surfboard.
Kim got a new surfboard that upon her first paddle out, I thought that she was like, I didn't think you were going to catch any waves today based on how you did on your first paddle out. And then you totally proved me wrong by going out one more time and fucking killing it.
And you could tell I was defeated the first time I came out of the water. I was watching these girls. It was like a sketch. They were like, I was like paddling, and then this girl would glide next to me and stand up and float, and she'd go, try next time. She'd she wouldn't say that, but in my head she did.
But in a way that's like very California energy. Like, I swear some of the nicest people in California are so nice that they somehow come off like dicks sometimes.
And she probably would genuinely mean like, try again.
Right.
Try again, girlfriend.
But it just never seems that way because they're so nice and also so beautiful, where you're like, I can't accept so much positivity from you. I have to put something negative on you.
It's too much. Yeah. No, yeah, I know. They're beautiful and nice here. And it is nice. I will say that. But I went out. I was so sad I couldn't get it in. I was looking at you, looking at me, and I felt like I was disappointing my mama. I'm like, not in front of Alex, please. Because I told Alex to stay back and film me because I wanted to get footage of me surfing. And it was hard.
Yeah, but you know what? I knew exactly what was wrong. You were on a new board. You were on a much shorter board than you're used to using. And it takes a little bit of adjustment.
But then I met Greg.
You met Greg.
And Greg changed my life.
Not my little social beach butterfly.
I said, what is your name? And we have the same board. Can you give me a pointer?
What's your sign, Greg?
Greg literally gave me a pointer for 32 seconds and I stood up on the next wave.
Yeah.
He was a daddy.
I love that. You were so stoked all day.
I was literally stoked.
Yeah.
And you can say that
How could you,
legally after you surfed.
What does literally stoked mean?
Well, sometimes you're stoked, like you're at home and you're like, oh, I forgot I had leftover pizza. I'm stoked. Which is like, you're kind of happy. But when you're literally stoked, you just got off a wave and your fucking hands are shaking and you want to say the word stoked and it's legal now.
I get it. Like, it's like snow sports also applies.
Oh, yeah. You can get snoked.
Shred some fresh pow. You
snow stoked.
You snow stoked.
You just got
baby.
snoked.
Ooh.
Fresh powder in your face. If you had to give up snow or beach forever, never see one of them again.
If I had to never see one of them again, then I obviously would never see snow again because I prefer the heat.
Okay, that's a good choice. I would stop being your friend if you chose
But if I had
snow.
to give up ever touching a surfboard again or ever touching like skis or a snowboard, I would just give up the surfboard.
You would?
Yeah, I love skiing.
I would never ski skiing's not for me.
I like it.
I can't did you try snowboarding yet?
No, not yet. I really wanted to, but we went at the very end of the season last year. Like there was just no time to even go back.
Next year we're going snowboarding because I feel like you'd love it.
I probably would.
I feel like you'd be so into it.
Yeah.
I love trying a new sport. What's the next sport we're trying? You want to sail?
Sailing is for rich people, isn't it?
Yeah. We're rich.
How much? Yeah, but how much would a sailing lesson cost us?
I don't know.
I mean,
A few hundred.
Couple hundred?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll do a sailing lesson.
I want to do a sailing lesson.
I'll bet I could command a boat. I could fucking...
Kim, get over to Snarkside. I run over to Snarkside.
Not Kimmy on manning Snarkside. Kimmy's got the poop deck on Snarkside.
I don't know. Kim, hit the moon tide. I don't know, but I will.
Batten down the hatches.
I will do that.
That one's real, I think.
I'll batten your hatches.
Not Pirate Kimmy.
Rare.
Snarkin'.
Did you hear that Johnny Depp's actually getting in trouble now or something?
What? For Amber Heard shit?
Yeah, now it's coming back that he was fucking with her too.
Nah.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I don't know why, I'm just against her. I'm just against her in every way. At this point, she can't...
Well, I don't like her face.
She can't redeem herself because I don't like her face. Exactly.
At this point,
the
her
beginning
face,
and end of it.
I'm done with it.
I don't know what happened between them, but Team Johnny.
Yeah, and he's hotter.
He's hotter.
Out of the two of them, he's hotter.
Famous for longer.
And he was a pirate once. We like that.
We like pirates.
And...
yeah. No. Fuck that bitch. She also just like... I don't know. I could see... I didn't watch a lot of that court shit, but I could just see in like the way that she held her face that she is fucking going for an Academy Award. I don't know what to say.
That she'll never get because she's not a great actress. I see right through her.
Yeah, it was truly the most mediocre display of false affection.
You know what's
I've
so
ever seen.
trippy? Have you ever seen someone being lied to and they believe it and you can tell they're being lied to and you're like, how are you not seeing this?
Maybe the only circumstance I could think of is probably somebody's boyfriend fucking with them.
Yeah. Like I've literally seen in my face, like my friend blatantly, like just like trust something that her boyfriend said that it was obviously a lie, and like you can't be like, you should check that.
Yeah.
But you're like, all right, bitch, if you live in bliss, good for you.
That's nice. It
Good
must
for
be nice,
you,
sister.
sweetie, because I would be playing detective, zooming in on the glasses.
Yeah. Kim will get your fingerprint from a photo.
I'll get a fingerprint. I'll keep it on a piece of tape for when I need to get in your phone. I'll get your fingerprint. I'll do a 3D fingerprint. I'll put a silicone over my own thumb over your fingerprint. Easy. You think it's not hard? I will 3D print your fingerprint and then you open your phone.
Impressive. She's impressive.
And say I won't. 2 to 3 day shipping, 3D place. Little fingerprint. Babe, let me put this tape on your hand. I want to see if this marker works over it. Men are so dumb.
Want to see if this marker works over
Yeah.
what?
I'm doing this art thing. Let me see if I could color your nail over this tape. Take it. Done. Whose fingerprint you want? I'll get it. I'll cut their face off, put it on my face, use their face identifier.
I'll switch an eyeball with them. Shit.
Switch an eyeball with them.
Yeah. I'm not so detective. See, I don't like going through somebody's phone unless I have permission to go through their phone, in which case I love going through somebody's phone.
That's not the fun part of looking to someone's phone for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want it when I don't have permission, because when I have permission, I feel like I have permission, so you're not gonna. Where are you keeping the things with no permission?
And men are like ballsy. They love the idea of being like, no, you have my permission, and there's still stuff on the phone that they just think you're not gonna get to.
Have you ever had a man be like, you want to check? And you go, yeah, and he goes, you can't. They love doing that.
I wonder who that happened to you with.
They love.
I wonder.
They love giving you an offer of a check and then taking it back. Do you want to check? It's like, do you think I'm going to say no?
Yeah, I do want. I would love to check.
Yes.
Do you remember the last 30 minutes of the conversation that we've been having where I've been accusing you of shit? Of course I want to check.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that. I love looking at a phone.
Oh, you have nothing wrong in your phone? Let's look in front of your family.
Let's look.
Let's open it in front of your family.
Let's open it in front of your son.
Or daughter. Anonymous man. Does it save?
It should. And better.
Oh God, please plug it in.
We got to plug our shit in. Okay.
All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. The camera cut off right when we said that, and it was a sign.
Jesus said, don't y'all talk no more. You're too tired. You gotta get a good night's rest and start potting again tomorrow.
Alex, where can people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and check out Sick and Portly, watch Rick and Morty every Monday right after Legion of Skanks. And if you love this show, head to gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX. You get a 7-day free trial with access to every episode of every show we've got on demand, bonus content, live chats, and more. Do it.
Hell yeah. You guys can follow
our light fell. Our light's fallen since before. We're different girls now.
You can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on twitch.tv/QueenKong1. And you can check out my other podcast, This Bitch Podcast with Sarah Weinshank, anywhere you find podcasts. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.